Ruvuma River, formerly also known as the Rovuma River, is a river in the African Great Lakes region. During the greater part of its course, it forms the border between Tanzania and Mozambique. The river is 800 kilometers long, with a drainage basin 155,500 square kilometers in size. Its mean annual discharge is 475 cubic meters per second at its mouth. Overview. The lower Ruvuma River is formed by the junction at 11 degrees 25 est, 38 degrees 31 e, of two branches of nearly equal importance, the longer of which, the Luyenda, comes from the southwest, the other, which still bears the name Ruvuma, from the west. Its source lies on an undulating plateau, 1,000 meters high, immediately to the east of Lake Nyasa, at 10 degrees 45 est, 35 degrees 40 e. The head stream flowing first due west before turning south and east. In its eastward course, the Ruvuma flows near the base of the escarpment of an arid sandstone plateau to the north, from which direction the streams, which have cut themselves deep channels in the plateau edge, have almost all short courses. On the opposite bank the Ruvuma receives, besides the Luyenda, the Sinya River and Luchulingo River, flowing in broad valleys running from south to north. The Luyenda rises in proximity to Lake Chilwa in the small Lake Chuta, the swamps to the south of this being separated from Chilwa only by a narrow wooded ridge. The stream which issues from Chuta passes by a swampy valley into the narrow Lake Amaramba, from which the Luyenda River finally issues as a stream 80 yards wide. Lower down it varies greatly in breadth, containing in many parts long wooded islands which rise above the flood level, and are often inhabited. The river is fordable in many places in the dry season. At its mouth it is about a mile wide. The lower Ruvuma, which is often half a mile wide but generally shallow, flows through a swampy valley flanked by plateau escarpments containing several small backwaters of the river. The mouth is near 10 degrees 28 s, 40 degrees 30 e, the boundary near the coast being formed by the parallel of 10 degrees 40. The length of the Ruvuma is about 500 miles. Bridge. A bridge called the Unity Bridge across the river between Mozambique and Tanzania was proposed as early as 1975, and although construction was started, the project was abandoned due to lack of funds. In 2002, the two national governments made a formal agreement to build a new 600 meters bridge across the river, and this was finally opened in a ceremony on the 25th of May 2010. The bridge is located at Ngomano, 200 kilometers inland and 100 kilometers from the nearest surface road in Mozambique. The site was agreed between Presidents Machel and Nyerere because this was the site of the first entry into Mozambique by Frelimo forces in the Mozambican War of Independence on the 25th of September 1964. Ngomano was also the location where the German forces crossed the Rovuma River on the 25th of November, 1917. First foundation stones were laid on the Tanzanian and Mozambique sides on October 10, 2005. Construction was completed early 2010 and cost $28 million. It used to be possible to cross the river with rafts that could carry 3 jeeps. The ferry sank in 2008 and has not been replaced. At low water the river is sometimes fordable with a good four-wheel drive. A smaller bridge called Unity 2 was also completed in 2007 on the upper Rovuma close to Machaj in Nyasa province.